So before we get started, I just want to say that Anthony Davis is one of the best players in the NBA, and I'm not hating on him, but this is a clear problem within his game, and it's time we talk about it. So, Anthony Davis left the game again with another injury, and he's had constant health problems throughout his entire career, including with the Pelicans. And watching Anthony Davis play can be really frustrating as a fan, because there's one play where he's super aggressive and goes and dunks on somebody, and then there's the next where he's facing up, taking a long contested two-pointer, and it doesn't even get close to dropping. AD is a decent shooter and can do a little bit of everything on offense, but he's at his best when he's aggressive attacking the paint. But why doesn't he like to do that? Also, why doesn't he like to play center? Well, it's the exact same reason why he flops and why his injuries take so long to heal and why he constantly has nagging problems on the court. AD is not Shaq, and AD is not LeBron James. He doesn't spend much time and money on his body, and he's not like Shaq where he's just naturally big and strong and wants to attack every single possession no matter what. At times, AD plays like he's uncomfortable in his own skin, he shies away from contact, doesn't look to be aggressive, and doesn't look to dominate the game. That, combined with his health, are two reasons why you can't rely on AD in the playoffs or even for a full season. And he's very lucky that the bubble happened last year, otherwise he probably wouldn't have made it till the end of the year. And if you want to find the answer as to why AD is like this, you have to go back to his middle school and high school years. Everyone talks about his growth spurt like it's all positives, and even though there's a lot of good things about Anthony Davis growing up to be 6'10 instead of 6'5, there's also a lot of negatives. He's a great shooter because of it, he can face up, and he has a lot of skill, but on the downside, he's not very physical, and at times he doesn't play aggressive. In fact, on the scouting report, on almost every team he's ever played, they always say, be physical with Anthony Davis, and this isn't because they're trying to hurt the guy, this is because they know that they can throw him off his game if they give him a little contact, because again, he shies away from contact. He doesn't want to dominate, he's not Shaquille O'Neal, he's not going to go in there and dunk on you. He's going to try to take a long fadeaway that's contested with two guys on him instead of going in there, dunking on somebody, or going to the free throw line. And he's a great free throw shooter, so it doesn't make sense. So in the long term, the Lakers have to make more moves and get more pieces on this team because Anthony Davis is not going to be able to stay healthy for a full year unless they load manage him like Kawhi, and LeBron James is getting older. So they're going to have a tough time getting those higher seeds again in the regular season, and then when playoffs come around and they don't have home court, it's going to be even tougher for them when their best player, or should I say second best player, is struggling to stay on the court. And again, that brings us back to Anthony Davis and his growth spurt that he had in high school. It's responsible for his versatility, ability to guard 1 through 5, and his overall skill set, but it does set him back in the health department and also being physical, aggressive, dominating in the paint, and doing what he's best at. In the end, if AD doesn't put some major work on his body in the offseason, or at least practice playing more physical and aggressive against taller defenders, it's going to be the same story for the Los Angeles Lakers. He won't be able to stay on the court, and even if he is, he'll only be there once every 2 games. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments what you think of Anthony Davis's recent play and his injury history. Do you think that he can take the torch from LeBron and actually stay on the court and be the number 1 option for the Los Angeles Lakers going forward? Or do you think his health is just going to get in the way? Leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe for more NBA content just like this. And I will see you in the next upload.